Hey traders, welcome back to another video. Today we are talking everything TradingView and how to set up your charts and all of your colors and candlesticks and backgrounds and all that sort of thing in TradingView.com so that you can create a very kind of comfortable trading environment for yourself. This is actually so important for traders because psychologically you want to set yourself up for success. You want to choose colors that are comfortable for you so that you can see the charts clearly and again, everything is understandable to you. It actually is a really important thing, especially if you're like me and have been trading for, almost a decade now. Your chart is somewhere you're going to spend a lot of time, so it is very important. So let's go ahead and jump in. First of all, I'm going to show you my current settings. So if I right click here on the screen, I can go down to my color theme and I have this saved as a template. Now, whenever you get comfortable with the way your chart looks, you can save this as a template. So I have this saved as dark. So I've just named my setup here dark. And of course, we already have it applied. So this is what my setup looks like. And I'm talking specifically about the candlesticks, the background colors, etc. So if I go settings here really quick, this is how you can adjust things to your own liking. Now, again, really quick, I promised I'll show you all of my colors here. So real quick, I'll pull this open. So I went to the chart settings here and I clicked symbol, and now I'm looking at the candlestick basic colors setup. So if I go here under body, that is of course the body of the candle, and I can change that color. I have this set to, well, I'll open up this so you can actually color code exactly like mine. If you want to try out my color code, it's the number here that you see on the screen. Maybe we can zoom in on that on the edit. Thank you to Chandler, the editor, for that. And let's keep moving. So of course you can change your body, borders, and wick to this color if you'd like to make it the same way as my chart. Now, of course, you might have your own preferences. Feel free to change these as you like. Maybe you want to do white, maybe you want to do, whatever you prefer. I just like my green and red. I kind of like the theme that I've got going on, and for me, it looks comfortable. Anyways, red, here is my red color. I've just used the default red color, but if you want the color code anyways, there it is. You can zoom in here again. There we go. And again, these are the colors that I'm using for my candles and my candlestick wicks, borders, and body of the candles. Again, select these how you'd like. I like to keep them relatively simple colors, just kind of your soft clay colored greens and reds. And then we'll move on to, of course, the canvas really quick. So we're going to jump a couple rows down here. We've done the candles. Let's talk about the background. So I've picked a really kind of a matte black color, kind of a clay matte, and it's a solid color. So I didn't choose a gradient. So, and again, color matters to me. I like dark screens. Some people will like lighter ones, but to me, this is, that's like bright. I'm just getting shocked in the face with that one. So I don't really like those super light colored charts, but to each their own. I know a lot of traders love their light colored charts, and if you prefer it, then by all means do your thing. But I like dark themed stuff. I've really made that transition in pretty much everything when it comes to my own, whether it's Twitter or whether it's, TradingView or Discord or whatever I'm using. I just like the dark theme. Anyways, personal preference here. This is up to you. Once we've done that, you can make all of your changes. A couple things here that's kind of cool. See this little button here, this will actually set your margins. So if you want your chart by default to be moved over by a certain number of bars, you can do that with this. I just have it set to 10. And of course, feel free to pause the video if you want to copy my things exactly. It doesn't matter to me. Of course, if you're trading directly on TradingView, which I'll get into in just a little bit here, if you're trading directly on TradingView, this section will be very key to you as well because it will set up how your orders look. And I'll show you really quick. I'm just going to switch charts to a position that I have on right now. So you can see I have open positions here on GLD. This is the gold ETF. So with my gold position, you can set this up how you'd like. You could, for example, you could extend your levels out like that. You can play around with this. I just have it saved as this way. And if you'd like to change things, you can change it to percentage. You can change it to money. You can change it to whatever you want. Play around with this if you're trading directly on TradingView. If you're wondering, how can I trade directly on TradingView.com? Well, all you need to do is make sure that you're signed up with a broker that allows you to do so. And that takes me to my next point here. I just wanted to quickly pause and let you know that if you're looking to sign up with a broker, I personally use Webull, but there are several that are linked down below in the description of this video that are compatible directly on TradingView.com. Now, I do also want to mention that these are referral links, and if you choose to use them, you'll be giving some kickback to my channel here. And if my videos are helpful to you, I'd very much appreciate if you choose to use my referral link. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it. And also, when you use those links, there's some special sign-up perks there for you. So check them all down below in the description if you're considering switching to a broker so that you can trade directly on TradingView. It is incredibly convenient, and we'll come back to that topic in just a bit. So assuming we now have all of our charts set up and we like the way it looks, let's go into the next thing here. The next thing is we want to save our work. So we can go down to right click the screen, go to color theme, and you can save your current theme as something that you like. So I mentioned that I already have it saved just as dark. You can go ahead and save that on your own. And then what that's going to do is that when you come back and right click again, we can come here to color theme and your save will be here. I'll show you guys my other one just so you can see. Oh man, this is my old color scheme, and I just can't bring myself to come back. By the way, if you want my old color scheme, just really quick, I'll pull it up for people who do like this. Honestly, I don't hate this. It's not that bad. I'm just such like I'm always in the dark now. I'm like turned into like a night troll or something. I don't know. I just like the dark theme stuff. Anyways, I'll show you the colors here in case you'd like to. I'm just using a solid lime green here. And then in terms of red, there's your red color. And in terms of the canvas, here it is. It's a solid background and there's the color code. So if you like this color scheme, then by all means take advantage. And again, all I can do here is go here. I can go color theme, switch to dark, and boom, there's my lovely charts back on the screen. Next up, I wanted to talk a little bit about indicators that you may want to save a template for as well. I've got a couple up here and I want to show you this. So I have a tool here that I like to use periodically that I can actually just switch over to really quick. So what we'll do is let's just pull up a random different chart that I don't have markings on. Let's say I'm just pulling up the Australian dollar against the United States dollar. I have an indicator here that I've built. This is the A1 extension zones indicator. If you'd like to get access to that, we can leave a link down below in the description. You can head over to a1trading.com and find this tool and many others. We're a software company, so you got plenty of options over there at a1trading.com. But anyways, I have this as one of my saved presets. But then if I want to switch back to just a pure price action chart, I've saved a template there. So I have a price action section and an A1 indicator section. So I can switch back and forth. And I use this in one of my mean reverting trading strategies for selling puts and calls. It's my option strategy. I won't go too far into that. But the point is, if I want to kind of select this indicator very quickly without having to go search it and apply it to my chart, I just have a template. So how did I do this? We'll go to indicator templates and you can save indicator template with your current setup all good to go. You can go ahead and select, you can check remember symbol, remember interval, and again, it will show you the saved indicators that you have set up on your chart. One more thing I wanted to show you guys, a trick that I don't know a lot of traders may or may not know about, but it's a simple one. I'm on TradingView.com, and what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to adjust the size of my screen here. Now, all I'm doing for those of you guys who are on Windows devices, I'm using the Control and plus button to zoom in, or the Control and minus button to zoom out. Now, if you're on Mac, I'm going to guess that is the CMD button, the command button, and a plus or minus to zoom in or zoom out. But some traders prefer, if they have, if they'd like the text to be a little bit bigger, this is a cool trick that you can do. Just zoom in a little bit. If you want to get crazy, you can really zoom in. But let's just say, I generally like to be somewhere around the 110% zoomed in. I just like it slightly zoomed in. Just a cool trick that I thought was worth mentioning to you guys. So now that you have your color themes saved, you have your indicator templates all set up, let's also quickly talk about how to set up a watch list. This is pretty simple stuff. All you do is open up the watch list details and news tab on the far right. This is where this should be by default. You can move these toolbars around, but I've always just kept them on the far left and far right. So I've clicked this open here, right? So I can close this and open it by doing that. And let's just say I want to set up a watch list. Now, what you'll notice is I have several different markets that I watch. I trade a lot of indices, commodities, bonds, crypto, and even currencies. Now, all the things that I want to watch here are pretty much in my trading section. I also have a wheel strategy section for my options trading, investing, ETFs that I want to track, so on and so forth. I can actually create several of these. Now, I think it is a premium feature for you to be able to make multiple watch lists, but I could be wrong, but I believe you get one for free if you're using TradingView for free. Anyways, one thing that's worth mentioning here is that once I've got this set up, I've got my watch list created. If I want to add symbols to it, you just click the little add button, and let's just say I want to add, TLT. I could just add by clicking the plus button after searching something that I'm interested in, right? So whether it's a stock, futures, Forex, whatever you want to add, all of these things are available for you to add. And once you add them, they'll pop up here. And then a next little quick tip for you is that what you might want to do is you might want to create some sections. So go into this little 3 dots, the settings button, and you can go add section. When you add a section, you can see it just popped up a new section here. You can move these around. So let's say I just want to create a new section. I don't know, maybe I want to call it meme stocks or something like that. I could come in here and I could say meme stocks. And suddenly meme stocks is here. And one thing that's worth mentioning is that I can actually collapse these anytime I want. So if I want to simplify my search, maybe I'm just interested in indices today, I could go ahead, if I wanted to, go ahead and close these out. And then simply, if you just want to remove this, you can just remove section by right clicking. So there you go. Quick little tip on setting up a watch list for success. But also one last thing, if you go to the 3 little dot button, you can also see the columns that are being shown or hidden. So if you want to hide certain columns because you may not care to see them, you can do that. So I've just got the latest price as well as the percentage change on the day. And I mentioned this a little bit earlier about trading directly on TradingView. I'll show you a current position, 2 positions that I have open directly within TradingView.com. Now I have a broker account, so you'll need a brokerage account in order to do this, which again, I've mentioned earlier. There's some links down below in the description for compatible brokers that might work for you based on the country that you're in. So all of that can be found below in the description, but I can just click, by the way, this is really cool. If I click GLD, boom, I'm looking at my gold position. I can click USO. Now I'm looking at my oil position, and you can see kind of the trades in action. So it allows me to look at my positions, track them here directly within TradingView, which is incredibly convenient. And I don't even have to open up the terminals for those respective brokers. I personally love this because what it means is I don't have to open up a bunch of different tabs for different, my brokerage to execute. I don't have to be punching things in on my phone. I absolutely dislike that. I want to just be able to right click, click trade, and make things work. So if that's something you'd like to learn more about, trading directly on TradingView and how to actually execute trades, I'll leave a link in the top right hand of the screen on a full video. It's one of the most popular videos on my channel, believe it or not. It seems like everybody is looking to move to TradingView, and I see why. It's a wonderful platform. So again, check that out, top right in the screen. And remember, you can also find the brokers that will work for you down below in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this was helpful to you, and have a great day. If you're looking to improve as a trader, we've got some cool free resources here that I wanted to share as we close today's video. Down below in the description, there is a link to join our Discord channel or our Telegram channel. And we also have our website, a1trading.com, where traders can get access to free course material to help you improve as a trader. Remember, we are also live Monday through Friday on this channel around 9:30 a.m. US Eastern, broadcasting most live news events and that sort of thing. So hope to see you there. And also, we do have a couple videos here showing up on the screen. If either of these seems like it might be helpful to you, then make sure to click here or here, and we'll see you there.